Hello, truckers. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator with realistic economy. We are up in Canada. Salmon Arm? That's where we are? Salmon Arm? Salmon Arm? Probably more like Salmon Arm. I think I said Salmon Arm before. Either way, it's 8 o'clock at night. We need to go to bed. So we're going to bed. See if anyone happens to bring a delivery. Ah, there's a delivery for us. A cool 1878. That is good for us. We need to go ahead and get ourselves a load today because, well, I don't have one right now. Let's go ahead and find the job market and freight market, of course. And yep, we are in Salmon Arm. We want to stay in the BC, but I'm guessing we're not going to. Oh, man. I'm not going to drive around looking for another load to go to Canada. I think maybe this is what happened the first time. It is what it is. Well, the first load, I'm not going to take that. That's way over what we can haul. This is not too bad. 625 miles. Can I get there in 13 hours? Well, I got 11 hours to drive, but can I make up that time is the question. When is that load scheduled to be there? They would need it by Sunday in the morning, and today is Saturday. So if I can't make it today, I got time to do it first thing tomorrow. Well, I wanted to stay in Canada, but I guess that's not going to be an option. I don't think external contracts will work on a modded map. Synchronizing your progress with... No. See, so there's a circle they can search for, and yeah, I'm just outside of it. Freight market. Let's go back to freight market here again, and Salmon Arm. I guess we're taking sawdust panels on down to... Where are we going? Bend, Oregon. How far is Bend, Oregon? Oh, that's right in the middle of Oregon, isn't it? There is a lot of off-roading, well, not to say off-roading, but a lot of ziggy-zaggy stuff going on there. Do I want to do that? I'm not sure. That's even further. And Idaho Falls is even further. I don't want to go back through Montana. We just kind of came that way. So I guess we're going to go down this way. See how we go there. Let's see how far we do get. Do I have fuel? I have fuel, yes. Is my truck in the right gear and everything? Probably not. And I'm not going to know how far it is until I at least pull out and get going here. Anyone coming? Anyone going? Alright, so 3 miles to get our delivery. Not too bad. Zip on over through here. Yeah, so it finally rained last night for a little while. Then, of course, well, I don't want to say we slept. We walked around town for a bit. And as you saw, just before we went to bed, it pretty much stopped raining. So, a little bit of rain. A little bit of like a passing shower here. So, before I started recording, I was back. I was checking out some deals for some trucks. And I checked out the Peterbilt because that seems to be the one we seem to catch up on a lot. Yeah. To get a truck with a decent chassis and like the best engine and a decent transmission, yeah, we are looking at like 165, 170,000. So somewhere in that vicinity. Can a train actually go through here? It's hard to tell, but there are railroad crossing signals there, so I would say yes. Alright, hopefully my load is still here, and if it's not, then we're going elsewhere. Yeah, there we go. Sawdust panels in a DHL trailer. It should be an interesting drive. It looks kind of interesting. Where is my trailer? On the other side of that building, it appears. I see a trail. I see the DHL trailer. Where is my hookup point, though? What side is which? Was that my trailer I was seeing? It is. And I came to the wrong side, but no problem. We can get around it. Sawdust panels. So, yeah, we are looking to upgrade the truck, or training the truck sometime soon. It's a matter of, you know, how the money rolls in. Alright, park and brake, and we'll attach the trailer. That's, I mean, I know I talked about before. That's a feature I'd love to see, to where after we attach the trailer, that we can walk around the trailer and make sure everything's attached, make sure everything's on lockdown. Should be fine there. Okay, we're just going to pull up here just for a second because, like we always do, we're going to go ahead and check out the route for today. And basically kind of see nothing up front, that's for sure. I don't think there's going to be any shortcuts. Not much for shortcuts. There is a rest area here. I'm just curious. So if we scroll in here, you know, is that going to be... So that's 12 and a half hours, as it says. No, get rid of that. Get rid of that. That's 12 and a half hours. So 11 hours may bring us to here. That says 10 hours, 42 minutes. I'm going to leave that marked. And try to remember that I think this was an extra hour and a half beyond this marker. So once we cross the I-84, we'll have to see what time it is. And we may have to rest there for tonight. I don't know if I can make up the time or not. We will be going past a recruitment center, it looks like. And anything else here in town-ish? Not really. And like I said, I'm not seeing much for quote-unquote shortcuts anywhere at all. So, yeah, the route we got is pretty good. All right, let's get on the road. And remember I said, hey, does a train go through here? Well, there is our answer right there. A train does come through here. Sounds like it's coming from our right, and it is. Canada Railways? Canadian Pacific, okay. Close enough. Close enough. Do they not know that... I'm not really in a hurry anymore. We're doing fine as a company. We're at $43,819. We'll trust that no other trains are coming. And get around that corner there. We're good. Cannot really see that way at all, so just kind of like sneak out, I guess. I guess I didn't pull up too good. I thought I was going to be able to see down that road a little bit better than that, but guess not. At 43 miles an hour. Yeah, someone put it, like, I don't remember if it was last video or the video before that. They were telling me how to calculate miles an hour into kilometers an hour, and I'm like, yeah, that's too much math for me to do on the fly, so no, not going to bother. I'll just do whatever the GPS says up in the corner here. It's 43 miles an hour. But on the road again. How much? What's the truck damage looking at? 37%. All right. I'm just curious if we get stopped at a way station next, what they're going to say. Like I said, at some point, I would assume they're going to say, yeah, this doesn't pass inspection. I discovered a viewpoint. Well, hallelujah, I discovered a viewpoint. Zip around here, and it's just like, yeah, okay, just want to make sure we're all good. So I really don't expect us to make, it's Bend, Oregon is where we're going, Bend. Bend with 40, we'll just try to say 43,000 pounds. So yeah, it's just a matter of getting more cash in. Like I said, I think if I repair the truck, I'll get a better trading value. I don't know if the game actually takes that into consideration. I'm going to say it does, but we shall see at some point. Slow it on down here. Yeah, not going to make up much time when we can only do 30 miles an hour in some zones. So like I said, usually Like if we're going across coast to coast map and it's mostly interstate that we're on, and then that trip said 13 and a half hours, I would say probably can make up that 2.5 hours, no problem. But the route that we have today, I'm thinking no. It's going to be a little bit of a, I know I said before off-roads, but I guess it's quote-unquote off-road, off interstate. Best thing to do is just put it on cruise control, and that way we won't get in trouble until the speed limit changes. There are sometimes just some roads that you take where the speed limit constantly changes. Seems like every 30 seconds, like, hey, you can now do... The heck was that? That was... For a minute I was looking over there, I'm like, is that snow? Is that supposed to be snow? Or what the heck? Yeah, I wasn't sure. The ground seemed awfully white right there. Maybe someone spilled some lime, I don't know. But I was saying, yeah, there's sometimes, like I was saying, it seems like every 30 seconds the speed limit's changing. Keeps you on your toes. Imagine if it was like that in real life, it would drive you nuts. But at least by getting off the interstate, for the most part, you're going to get a little bit of a scenic route. And it looks like a lot of the roads that we are taking today, we have not taken yet on this profile. We are good to go. So yeah, I kind of forgot. I know we check all the time our drivers' status and who's going to deliver what and where and how many we're going to get in the next day, and I kind of forgot. I got one. So at the end of last episode, from 5 to 8 o'clock, we did get one delivery for like $1,300, something like that. And as you saw, we slept overnight. We got another one for, what was it, $1,800? So I'm not sure if I'll get any more today or not. I don't remember. I think a lot of our drivers were doing some long hauls, so probably not. Uh, 56 is the speed limit. Oh, I didn't need to take... I'm so busy looking at things. Yeah, don't need to take that exit. All right. So we'll see how far we get. What I got marked, I think, is probably we made me a struggle to get there because hello Vern, how you doing, Vern? It's actually Vern Nunn, but I don't know where I'm getting that phrase from. How you doing, Vern? I think that's from an old TV show. Good for the viewpoints. One of these days we'll have to stop and actually check one out. But yeah, even the rest area that I got check marked for us today, it may be a little bit hard to... I was trying to read that license plate in the car in front of us. Why are you stopping for? Oh, because the car up there was turning right and red? Yeah, it may be hard for us to get there because a lot of the roads we're taking today will be kind of windy, snaky kind of roads. So it may be a bit longer to get there than what GPS is thinking it's going to be. Every time I get close enough to the car in front of us and the car stops, I lean forward to see if I can read the license plate. And I can't. I think it's saying something. I just don't know what. So as hard as we tried there, well, I don't know if we tried really hard. Yeah, there wasn't many deliveries in the town that we were in, so we had to pick from the four that we had. I could have bobtailed it somewhere and try to find another load to stay in the BC, but off we go, I guess. Just got to give what's got to take what's given to us. I was going to say give what's taken to us. It's kind of backwards. We got to take what's given to us. miles an hour, I think. The second I get to speed, it'll be kind of like, yep, you're turning. You'll be turning soon. And yeah, speed limit change, just as I get to speed. But we are knocking off some towns here and there. I'm going to try to pronounce that. I looked at it twice and it's like just having one of those evenings. Nope, not going to try to pronounce it. But maybe I will. Kelowna? I don't know. Kelowna. Yeah, Kelowna. That's the way I'm going to say it. Probably not the way it's pronounced, but I gave it a shot. A school bus, huh? There are a lot of viewpoints up here in Canada. A lot of viewpoints. I think we discovered 3 of them so far today. School buses changing lanes. You're not supposed to be changing lanes on a bridge. Never change lanes on a bridge. I guess some bridges would be okay, but I always got told never change lanes on the bridge. But I guess we could here, because it's not like solid lines. So, in theory, we could. Seems like an area that might be a little bit faster than 37. But that's okay. Are we getting ready to cross up the border here? Or are those just all billboards up there? Might be all those billboards up there. Yep, getting so comfortable at the speed that we're going at. Didn't see the speed limit change, but like always, early on this episode, the minute I get up to speed, the speed limit's probably going to drop it once again. Can't be too far from the border, I don't think. I don't think we got that far into Canada, but maybe I'm wrong. It seems like we were heading almost directly south. This says exit only. Am I taking the exit is the question. No, we're not. We are good to go now for a little while. Somebody made a delivery and I missed it at the tail end. Too busy checking my mirrors and watching the GPS. This is what I was saying earlier about Pro Mods. They really do a nice job on their maps. Always have. A lot of detail goes into them. I don't know how well it's done over. I don't know if they, go by Google Maps and get some of the scenery off there and then pop it into their design. Ooh, 100 kilometers an hour. Turns out to be 62. 100 kilometers an hour, which is 62, and then back down to 50. So it says, but my speed limit did not change. Looks like am I taking a left-hand turn, or does the road just turn to the left? I think the road just turns to the left. Yep, so I'll just stay right here in this lane. We are good. Like I said, we'll just see where today brings us. The load does not need to be there until tomorrow. Right, because today's Saturday. And it's not due there until... we got until noon on Sunday. So as long as we get a lot of the mileage done today, then we're good. That'll give me 6 hours in the morning tomorrow to get it there. There's an IHOP. Problem I always had with IHOP. Now, where I'm from, the IHOP up here, they will serve you pure maple syrup. You just got to ask for it. Real maple syrup. Then when you travel elsewhere and you always forget, and you order, like, their pancakes or whatever, they give you, like, well, they don't make Aunt Jemima anymore, do they? But, yeah, store-bought, quote-unquote, maple syrup, and to me it tastes like brown sugar water. Ugh. Oh, wrong gear. It's okay, well, I don't think we hit the red line. Maybe we did. Uh-oh. Is I'm going to get through? I think I made it through. We're fine. No violation. Looks like we stayed at that rest area over there before. Looks a little familiar. Just a little bit familiar. That car just went through a red light. Did they get a violation? I doubt it. You know what they could also come up with, and that would be really devastating to you, is when you're creating violations and you get points on your license, if you get too many points on your license, you cannot drive for a while. That would kind of hurt a little bit. But I guess all you could do is like skip, I don't know, like 10 days or whatever you have to skip. Or just pay a bigger fee, I guess. Is this the border patrol that we're coming up on? Guess not. I really thought we would have been near the border by now. Just a lot of zigzagging here and there. But we kind of knew that when I saw the map. I'm like, oh, it's going to be one of those days where you got to kind of stand your toes on the corners. Some of these corners are going to be kind of sharp, so we're going to have to slow down. Hopefully I can slow down. Like right now I got to slow down because once again I'm going over the speed limit. Well, there's a Canadian flag, a big one, so I'm guessing this might be the Border Patrol. Is it? Maybe not. So what is that building over there? What is that building? I can't scroll high enough to see. Looks like maybe just a gas station or a welcome center. There's a lot of traffic coming off that road. This could be it, maybe? Border stop. That's parking. That's a speed bump. And we're going this way. And let's hope we got all the papers in order. If it's not, it's Cindy's fault, because she does all the paperwork. Am I up close enough here? Am I not in the right zone? Did I not take the right zone? I might be in trouble here. I don't see where I had to stop here. My guess is I'm in the wrong zone. Can't tell if there's a car behind me or not. I think there is. We'll get out and look. I think I can get out and look. Nope. Alright, free camera. Is there a car behind me? Yeah, there's a couple behind me. Alright, so is this for cars? I don't know why I'm asking you guys. Was I supposed to go through... Yep, I was supposed to go through the other one. Okay. We can take care of this. I think. And if I hit this key here. Alright, we'll take care of this problem in just a second. Alright, just had to teleport my truck over to here. Because I couldn't back up anymore, so... I mean, if I followed the GPS, it would have been more clear. X-ray inspection successfully passed. You may continue. Alright. I thought, just pick either one, doesn't matter. But it does matter. There we go. Park and brake. Check in your documents. Please wait. I'm pretty sure we'll pass. Right, Cindy? Because you did everything correctly. Did you? I hope so. Oh, I don't have a drink in my cup holder? Okay. Alright. Apparently we passed. We're allowed back into our country. I was like, wait a minute. For a second there, I'm like, I gotta pay a fee? I was like, no way. I gotta pay a fee to get back in my country? That was our loan interest payment. Which tells me half of our day is kind of already gone. And I really haven't chewed into the miles that much. "25 stinking miles an hour. It's like we're crawling. Hello there, officer. We are doing the speed limit because I don't want to waste my money giving it to The town, the county, the state, wherever your speeding ticket money goes. Need to keep it so we can trade in this truck and get ourselves whatever we're getting. That remains to be seen. Yeah, it's going to be hard to make up any time at 25 miles an hour. So I'm guessing probably that marker I put down at the beginning of the episode, I'll be happy if we make it that far. Why only 25 down through here? I mean, 35, 40 would be okay, I would think. Yeah, give me 35 miles an hour for about 100 yards and put me back down to 25. I love that stuff. How's everything doing back there? Well, I got a sheriff right behind me, so I better behave myself. Still, all right. Because I know he's back there. Well, maybe he turned. I don't know, but I think he's back there. Or maybe he's going to where that trucker is, where all the cops were. I wonder if that trucker came through the border of Canada with some illegal stuff, or he was heading up north with illegal stuff. Who knows? So hopefully we can put the hammer down for a little while and cruise. Keep changing speeds every 30 seconds. Back to wide open spaces for probably a little while. There are going to be some roads in here that we're going to squirrel around on for a little bit. Yeah, so it doesn't look any more deliveries will be done for our company today. I'm not going to get there, that's for darn sure. And most of our drivers do nap in the afternoon hours, so yeah, I think that's where we're going to sit money-wise. Of course, just as I say that, someone brings in $4,000. I mean, I'm not going to complain. And they also leveled up. How nice. I was wondering if I was going to take on that light too, but did not. I wonder if I'll get to that marker in the next 4 hours. May have to double check our GPS shortly to see if we can. I'm trying to remember if there was another rest area before that. I wasn't thinking that would be a problem getting there. Just because I'm curious, I gotta do it now because I don't think there was another one close, right? Where is that marker? Next checkpoint, 5 hours, and I only got 4 hours left on my clock. Alright, so I'm not going to be able to make it there, I don't think. So let's not mark that one. There is... Nope, that's a scale. How about here? Can I click here? That is 3 hours, 57 minutes. Since I'm going through town, I've been through this town. It looks like I probably stayed at this rest area right here. I didn't go to General Mills, so I must have stayed there. We'll go stay at this one, I think. I think that's where we're going to go. Yeah, next checkpoint, 4 hours, and it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, right? Yep, just a little past 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so that's going to work out pretty darn good. Well, I'm glad I checked, because I would have gone way over my hours. My allotted time, for sure. And that's where we're going to stay. What did I say? Am I catching up on a truck? I didn't think there was a truck in front of us. I think that's a train. Yep, there's a train over there. And I'm going faster than the train, which seems kind of odd out in this open area. You'd think that train would be going maybe a little faster than that, but I'm not a train engineer, so hopefully he doesn't cross the road anywhere ahead of us. We know this requires a screenshot. Now, usually the tricky part from coming out of a screenshot is you're doing 60 miles an hour and you're trying to remember, was I on a turn or a straightaway? And there was a truck coming the other way. Luckily, I didn't veer into his lane, which would have been very bad for all of us and totally my fault. Because I had to get that screenshot. At least I remembered to take the screenshot at a decent time today. As per usual, I think last episode I got done, I'm like, yeah, I forgot a screenshot, so I got to take a picture of the truck sitting in the parking lot again. I didn't even check to see how much I'm getting paid for this delivery. Not that we're getting it today, but is it really... Okay, 2,200 bucks? Yeah, I don't think sawdust pallets are fragile, high-value cargo, and it wasn't an urgent delivery, so... yeah. Just your standard delivery. Yeah, I think I need to find more. Is it high value cargo we got all the points into right now? Could be. Speed limit today is pretty much it's gonna be like this all the way through, I think. Up down, because we're just taking state highways, if you will, which means we're going to be going through a lot of towns, which means, you know, get up to speed, come to a town, slow down, and repeat. But it's good to know that our truck passed inspection crossing the border. All being held up by that one trucker. It's a lot of traffic. Even I am at this point, even though I'm a fan of the Volvo trucks, I am looking forward to trading this in and getting a different brand for a while. Actually, I know I say for a while, but more than likely the next truck we get, yeah, we're going to probably have that one for a long while. Yeah, I'm going to go through, get a red light. Nope, I made it through. Because after trading this truck, like I said many times before, the next step will be build up a pile of cash. So we're looking at $225,000 worth, so we can buy a garage, buy a truck, and hire another driver. I can bypass the next way station. Well, thank you kindly. Appreciate that. Although, I don't know. If it says I can bypass, can I still pull in and get a weight check and inspection on the truck? Don't think I've ever done that. Actually, I may have done that before, but it's been so long, I can't remember if it works or not. And the reason being, I think one of the Steam achievements long ago was visit all the way stations in a state. Forgot which one it was. I don't even remember if I even completed it, because after a while it's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good with that achievement. If I get the achievement, fine. If I don't, whatever. Just one of those that you would think at some point I'll get it. Wait, car, did you actually just get off the interstate and then now you're going to go back on it? Just go in the opposite direction? I'm even starting to question if I can make this next rest area in the next 2 hours. I'm not going to bother checking, because after that rest area, I mean, there's not going to be nothing. I don't think the next rest area will be that one anyway, so we'll get there one way or another. Like I said, at least the scenery today has been rather nice. Must be going slightly uphill. That's about the one thing about the trade-in. We're definitely going to get a better engine for sure, horsepower-wise. When I was looking at the Peterbilts, so the Peterbilts, I think I can get the Cummins 600 horse. I think we got a 500 horse in this one, so definitely get an increase in horsepower would be good. Yeah, I've said many times, though, I do like the 12-speed tranny just because it fits the 8-shifter I got well. But I'll adjust, kind of like I did at the beginning. I wasn't used to, we were jumping in from one truck to another. A whole bunch of transmissions that we were using, and yeah, sometimes I was really screwing up more than I usually do. But we'll adjust to wherever we get to. Maybe we'll even level up before we can trade in a truck, so maybe I'll get more options when we go ahead and buy a truck. But like I said, definitely the first thing when we build our truck, whatever brand it is, the cab, the chassis, the engine, and transmission are the ones for sure we'll try to get what we want, because it's kind of expensive to swap those out. And then later on we'll add accessories if needed. Actually, am I at my rest area already? It looks like we're turning here. Well, I can't go straight for that, that's for sure, so I don't think this is our rest area that we were supposed to turn off at. Junction of I-90. Well, I know the original rest area that we wanted to was 84. Well, looks like we're just getting on the interstate. Alright, we got another hour on the clock, so that, I mean, that should almost put us to where our rest area is. But now that we're getting on the interstate, we should at least maintain time, if not gain a little bit of time. in my side mirror, it didn't show the trucks, but when I looked out the window, they were kind of there. That was a little bit odd. And away we go. So it does say if I were to still drive on through, that I would be there in 5.5 hours, which is a good thing because, like I said, they're expected delivery there tomorrow by noon. So obviously we usually start the day at 6 a.m. That gives me 6 hours tomorrow to get it there, and we're under 6 hours already on the ETA. So, and we're going to chew into that time a little bit tonight as well. Not much longer. Actually, I'm getting off right here. At least getting off the interstate that we're on and getting on a different one. I don't know what's happening here, but everyone just stay where they are. Thank you. But the only thing that will slow us down, I even hate to even think about it and bring it up, but like a detour. I mean, it's happened to us more often than I thought it would. I don't have it set that high in the game options, but it is on, and we've gone through like 3 of them. Somewhere around 3. Well, it's approaching our 11-hour limit, but here we are still driving. Actually, we're getting off here. What lane do I need to be in? This one here, I believe. Alright, so we are at where our rest area is because there's a... Whoa, 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 whoa. Too busy looking at the GPS and not slowing down. Yeah, there's the rest area I talked about before. Like, oh, we stayed in that town before at that rest area. General Mills is down the road, I do believe. Yep, sign out here says General Mills. So we are pretty much at our rest area, so, you know, good enough. I'm going to call that good enough. But I don't think we started exactly at 6 a.m., so I think my clock is still good. Am I supposed to be turning here, or... Wait, what's that GPS doing to me? Because why... So if I were to get rid of that and go, like, here... Yeah, that's better. Alright, so I can go this way. I was wondering, like, can I go... I mean, is this like a one-way street and I don't know it? Oh, I started in 4th gear. That's my problem. Of course, some of you are probably saying starting in 3rd gear with that much weight and the setup we got is not good for it either. So not too bad. We started the episode just over 40 grand, and we're going to end it with just over 47,000. So we made 7,000 today in profit. And don't forget, we did make our $3,000 payment at just before noon. So in a way, we made $10,000 today in this episode. Make $10,000 a day, that's not too bad. Remember the beginning when we've got our first driver and they were bringing in $80, $100. I was thinking, ooh, this is going to be rough, but it's working out rather well. Rather well. And it's kind of nice. I think on a single profile right now and without realistic economy, we'd probably have like a few $1 million in the bank account. I'd probably have like 10, 15 drivers by now. That is a quick turn light. That light turned yellow before I even got through it. This could be a kind of a scenic rest area that we're going to. Come on, light, turn green. Turn green? You're going to turn green? You're not going to turn green. And of course not. You're going to wait for me to come to a full stop. Well, the light did turn green, just not mine. The turning lights turned green. I can do another 748 miles, so do I want to fuel up now, or... I think we'll fuel up just because it's what I've been doing, so let's not get off our pattern of fueling up when we get done for the day. That way, when we get started the next day, I don't have to worry about stopping anywhere until we're done. Yep, third gear on a little bit of a hill with this much weight behind us. I did stall it. Alright, just gazing at the truck stop, trying to figure out where everything kind of is. Alright, so this was a bad approach. I should have came in. I think I can still do this turn. Don't think I'm entering from the correct way, but this truck stop doesn't seem like it. I don't want to say it doesn't matter, but it kind of does. Yeah, I should be able to get the trailer in through here. We'll fuel up and then head on over to... I think over there. That's what I'm looking at. Or out back even. Actually, I might have gone in the correct way on the fuel stop because at leaving there, it said there had some danger signs, so... And they were facing me. Now, in real life, I probably would back up into one of those spots there, but... Nope, we're going to pull into these right here. Man, I never turn enough to get the trailer straight. One of these days I'll nail it, but you know what? You know what I'm going to say? That's good enough. That is good enough. I mean, I think I'm kind of in my line. Well, not really. And I could actually pull up a little bit further. But usually if I pull up a little bit further, I get out of the rest area zone. But yeah, I could do a little bit better than that. Anywho, we are... Where are we? I know we're in Washington, but where? Yakima. That's perfect. Yakima. Yep, we're headed on down to... Actually, where is the state line? No, state line's right here. So... Yeah, it won't be too much longer before we get this state line. Am I crossing? No, it might be a viewpoint right there. Either way, let's go ahead and exit on out like we always do. Go back to the garage for a second. And we'll just go ahead and check on our drivers. I think all of our drivers now, they all have 4 points in the long distance. Yeah, so everyone is on balanced. All right, so, well, she'll get the delivery done in 2 hours. Tucson to Moab. I don't think that's a far delivery, honestly, but I could be wrong. Tucson, Arizona, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Looks like she just started that delivery, but she is sleeping. 45 hours, and... She doesn't have a load. Oh, sorry, he doesn't have a load. I don't think. Heading back. Stop to rest. So, yeah, he's heading back. He couldn't find the load, apparently. I'm trying to remember where that is, Winnetochee. I can't remember off the top of my head. I should know where that is. Is that in Nevada? No, that's Winnemuck. I'm thinking of Winnemuck. That's Winnetochee. I'm drawing a blank on that. Anyways, he's going from Myrtle Beach to Alamosa. That's a long drive. 59 hours left for him. So that won't be done. 9 hours, Raleigh, North Carolina to Alamosa. That should be a pretty darn good income right there, no matter what it is. And Harry P, he's going from Tacoma to Alamosa, and he'll get that delivery done tomorrow. So we're bringing some cash tomorrow. Interesting trailer that I got there. Yeah, too bad it doesn't show the trailer that they got, just to know what they got. But Winatachi, I'll have to see if I can remember that. But he's got a point into everything now, so he should be good to go. You got a point in everything. So do you. You're working on it. So are you. And you got a little bit more work to do, but that's fine. That's all good. But there we have it. Wait, I just lost a couple hundred. Where did I lose a couple hundred? Oh, I just paid for fuel. That's right. It's like we're just over 47,000. Why am I? Yeah, I just paid for fuel. But there we go. That's where we are today, and you know where we're headed for in the next episode. But yeah, that'll be kind of like get there around noonish, or actually, I think I said like about 5 hours left. So I should get there around 10:30, 11, which is just in time to get this load delivered. Then we'll pick up something and head. I don't know where. Maybe actually head back up to Canada, although we were just there. I would like to drive around a little bit more, but it's hard to get a load to stay in Canada. So I think we'll just have to pick out wherever we go, but maybe pretty soon. Yeah, I'm itching to get into a new vehicle, so maybe we'll repair this truck and see if the trade-in value is a lot better. Last we checked, I think that this truck was valued at like $94,000, and that was somewhere around 22% wear and tear. So maybe if we get it fully repaired, it could be worth like 100 some odd thousand. So yeah, but even if I think about that, it's only 150. It's not going to be enough to get. I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. But we're almost there. Sometime soon. I keep saying that, but sometime soon means in a while. Who knows? But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator. But until then, wait, where's my horn? There we go. Have a good one.